Hi, I'm Andy Max, and like many of you, I've tried to be the best leader I can. And over the last 20 years, I've been a leader and a professional coach. And one of the things I've struggled with was what does this coaching look like? In moments of conversation, and particularly in pandemic and dealing with it virtually, in those moments of conversation, what does a good coaching element be? And how do I need to operate? What do I need to do differently to not just do coaching, but to be a good coach in that moment? Create a safety for my colleague to feel they can just say anything, take their foot off the gas and be themselves. And that what I would like to do is just begin to share over the next period of time some things that I've found really useful as I've trained thousands of leaders to be good at coaching in their leadership role in those moments of conversation. And I think there's three bits to this. There's a beginning, and the competencies here about contracting. What are we going to use the next 15, 20 minutes conversation? What would you like at the end? And that middle bit is so critical about creating the oxytocin. My understanding of myself of just coming out of being a leader for a moment and just be a person to listen to you and to respond and ask some great questions. The middle is about new thinking. I'm going to add value to a colleague of mine, to one of my team members, to a fellow citizen, if I'm helping them to have some space just to think differently. How do I hold myself, just to listen, just to replay? I find 4 great questions. What are you trying to achieve? How will you know when you've got there? What might you do to actually get there? And then finally, how would others notice? And they're just great, simple questions to put into that middle. And at the end, as we close out that conversation, how have we done? What have you taken away from this? That evaluation about what's your new thinking as opposed to your old thinking. And what's the commitment that's coming from this? What's the one thing that you're going to do? And I hope this one page just puts on a piece of clarity that you can take away and invite you to use it and just see how it changes your next conversation, how it makes it a little bit different and allows you to be and do good coaching as part of your leadership repertoire.